And on this episode of Nick and Jeff, we're talking about the Switch 2 because we've had it for 2 weeks and there's two of us. So there's going to be a lot of too much talking about Switch 2. In it.
Let's get into it. As soon as we say that, we have to play the intro and count down in our brains, and I'm listening to it in my head, but I can't hear it. But anyway, if you're listening to this on podcast services of your choice, I am Nick, and joining me today is the handsome Jeff. Thank you for that lovely intro, Jeffrey. If you are listening to us, don't forget to maybe leave us a review on maybe whatever podcast service you're listening on, and don't forget to subscribe to us on Facebook. On YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. You can maybe follow us on Facebook if you want, but we don't really do a whole lot there anymore. Share us with your friends. Do all those good things. It helps us grow and makes us want to make more content for you listening at home or watching on YouTube or wherever you may be. Anyway, Jeffrey, as you said, what are we doing today? We're talking about Switch 2.
Well, Nick, every other YouTuber and person in the world has talked about 1 week with Switch. It's been 1 week with Switch. I'm like, no. We've spent 2 weeks with Switch, Nick. we really know what we're talking about. Well, no, not guessing here. We're educated.
Oh, yes.
We've had real world experience for 2 weeks with Switch 2.
So you got no experience if you just got 1 week. No, we got double the experience on all these other podcasters now. It'll be. So what do you think? I'm gonna say let's have a look at. You did up a little topic list before we started. So,
well, we can talk about what we really think. Now that we've had enough time to play. Should we talk about what we really think, or we go back straight into Mario Kart?
I kind of want to just go straight into Mario Kart. Okay,
let's go. Wait. Does our Switch just tell us how many hours?
Oh, I don't know.
well, we can't be bothered checking.
Yeah, can't be bothered checking. That'll take too long, and then there's awkward silence over the podcast.
I think I've spent 10 to 15 hours playing Mario Kart. Nick, have you unlocked mirror mode?
No, I haven't unlocked mirror mode yet. Did I? I think I might have sent you a reel on Instagram of how to unlock mirror mode.
I think Nintendo themselves have told us.
Oh, okay.
Somehow, somewhere. But it's like do every GP, do every knockout tour, collect 10 things of the free roam mode, not a free roam.
Yeah, that's right. So all I've done in Mario Kart is the 150cc GP, 3 stars for all of those, and I think maybe half of the knockout tour, and gotten first for all those as well. So I haven't unlocked mirror mode yet, but I can't imagine it's going to be super exciting. I think I'd prefer a 200cc mode over a mirror mode, to be honest. I don't think mirror mode's all that exciting anymore.
No, mirror mode's definitely. I don't care.
Yeah.
I would prefer. Well, and it's in the game, but if it was like Mario Kart 8, I would rather backwards tracks than mirror mode.
Yeah.
But now all the tracks are kind of designed to be backwards anyway now, in some capacity, because you're going either through them one way or another.
That's a cool idea. Instead of mirror mode, just turn around and drive the other way. That's cool. I like that. That's definitely something. And especially after all these years, I feel like mirror mode is just kind of... It's going to seem more like a chore for me to have to redo all the cups again, but in mirror mode, and it's just like, instead of turning left, I'm going to turn right. And it's like, okay, whatever.
Nick, is there enough tracks? There's 31 tracks, I think. I don't think there's 32. I think they use Peach's Stadium twice.
Yeah, it's such a weird... It feels like another very Nintendo thing of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Because what did the last one have? We had
96.
90. That's the thing. 96 tracks. 96 tracks down to under 40. Which is just
to be fair, that is two games with 2 lots of DLC packs, technically.
True.
So Mario Kart 8 would have started out with 40 tracks, 32 tracks. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind if if you're driving around free roam. I mean, just you enter some sort of retro map that has all the old tracks in it, or just give us the ability to do the old tracks. I don't need them to be upgraded to visually or anything like that. Just port them over. It's yeah, that little bugs me a little bit. Like I still don't get me wrong, I still think there's plenty of content here in the game for someone to enjoy and have fun with. But what do you think? Is there enough levels for you? Like, are you satisfied with what they've brought to the
I
table?
guess I'm satisfied with the racing. I That really took me by surprise. I'm like, oh yeah, free roam mode. That's going to be so cool. It's going to be like playing Tony Hawk, doing all the little missions. I
Mm,
love the DS mission mode, and I don't really care about free roam mode
at
like
all?
at all. I
Yeah,
think when I'm playing online, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. I will. You have a minute, 2 minutes, or
yeah,
something, and I will try and explore and go, well, how do I get up there? But then I have no desire to keep playing that mode.
yeah,
I want to race,
yeah.
and racing is so much fun. It's so good. I
Mm,
I love everything about the races. I love having all the extra characters everywhere.
mm,
If the knockout tour feels like a real, at least in single player, it feels like a real challenge to get to first
yeah.
for me. Like it takes the first 2/3. I'm not in first place yet. It's
Mm,
only that last third I get to that first place, and that's kind of really riveting,
mm.
especially with everyone falling behind and
That's
stuff,
interesting to know because
falling off.
yeah, I've sort of had the same problem. I feel like until about halfway, I really struggle and trying to get to first. So I wonder if that sounds like if you're doing it too, it sounds like that's something that is probably intentional from Nintendo to
Mm.
keep that pressure on of like you're still in the race, but like oh, I got to catch up, got to get to first, and then release those endorphins when you take over and then finally win. Like that's got to be something that they've planted into our brains to make us happy.
Mm. I've finished every GP once on 150cc, of course, but I haven't got three. I don't think I've got 3 stars in any. But I've won every knockout tour except for one now.
Okay.
So and I've been playing lots of online.
Yeah, that was
Just
I
join a couple people, and we all just have a great time.
yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So are you enjoying online? You're having a good time with it?
Yeah, well, there's no. Normally, you're like, I feel like as a gamer, you're like, oh, I only want to do online because I want to get the thing, and I'm just doing it for fun. Like the points go up, but I don't know what that means,
Mm,
right? If anything, but
yeah.
I'm just playing for the pure enjoyment of it. I think I've unlocked most, if not all, the cards. There's still characters I haven't unlocked,
Hmm.
but I'm also not super duper mega compelled to keep trying.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, like
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just playing to have fun.
And that's
I'm not playing to finish the game.
yeah, and that's fine because I think we both know like Mario Kart is something. This is something that we'll chip away at for years. Like
Mm.
I can imagine. I'm not sure how many coins I've got. Let's say I've got 2,000 coins. I feel like if friends come over or just over the years we jump in and play Mario Kart more and more, eventually I'll just accumulate more coins and slowly unlock more things. Um, yeah, I don't know how I feel about like and that's it. I haven't really played too much of the online, but I feel like I've seen a lot of reels and memes and everything of just and even when we played it together, the chaos that is the online mode is just ridiculous. Like I don't need to win every race, and even the reels that I watch online with just people that go from first to then like last,
Yeah, it
and it's
happens. It happens.
and it happens a lot. I feel like it happens a lot, and not even just like if I'm playing and I feel like I'm not always winning when we've been playing online. I feel like most like we're still good, but like we're in I'd say the
Hey,
top.
speak for yourself. I win.
I still win. I still win plenty, but I don't win every time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Whereas against the computers, I 3-starred all those without even having to really repeat any. Maybe one or two I had to repeat. But yeah, like you get if you're in fourth, fifth place, second, like really any position, you get hit with anything, you're going to the back, and it's brutal. You see people like get hit and then they get hit again and they get hit again, and it's just like I don't know if that. I feel like I don't know if that's fun for people. I don't remember the other ones being. Like, was the last one this brutal? Do you remember much?
Well, there's twice as many things that could go wrong now,
Yeah.
right? With all the extra characters, but even in the regular single player GP, you said, "Oh, I did the first time, got 3 stars," but there's been so many races where, yeah, I think I can win, and then it's the last 10 seconds of the
Oh yeah.
last lap, blue shell, red shell, it's like some lightning, and then everyone just bypasses you, and you're just
Mm.
like, like this is Mario Kart. Like
Yeah.
that's just what it is.
Yeah, I
You got
don't
to
know.
accept that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I get, and that's the thing. That's what all the comments say too. Is just like, "Oh, welcome to Mario Kart," and just like,
Oh, I played as Waluigi, and it finally hit me that his voice is different too now because I think it's the new Mario guy,
ah, right,
but it's like, hey, I'm a Waluigi, I'm gonna win, like or whatever,
yeah,
whatever those voices are, like they're different, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm sad about this.
yeah.
I'm actually sad. I was less sad about Mario, but even though Charles Martinet did them all, like it just
Yeah,
didn't hit
wow,
me.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah. What? Speaking of the characters, how do you feel about the roster? Because I feel like. Remember when I said with Mario Kart, the last one, and with them introducing the Villager and the Inkling and Link, I was like,
Yeah.
"Yep, the next one's going to be Nintendo Kart." But no, they have made this one Mario, like double, ultra, triple, mega, Super Saiyan Mario Kart. It's got like every character conceivably created from Mario games in this. And I think that is, I'm like, you know what? I don't need Link and all the other Inklings in order to be, I'm very impressed with the roster of characters here. What do you think?
I agree. I like it. They totally did the right move. I think it makes it ridiculous, but I find okay, like I like those characters, but I'm playing the game and I want to unlock more costumes. And those the monster enemy characters, whatever you want to call them, they don't have costumes, right? So I'm like, okay, I have to be Waluigi because I've only got 2 out of 4 of his costumes. Oh, Mario's 5 out of 6 of his costumes. I've got to be Mario. I've got to be those characters. And then like some of the main cast only have like one costume. I'm like,
Yeah, the
so
inconsistency is real.
I'm more incentivized to play as those characters more than the offshoot Mario characters for now because I want to, make all those unlocks. And I don't know how to get the other ones. Is it the Kamek item that unlocks the other thing,
No, I think it's
or
just
is it
the
just GP races?
I think it's just GP races, like collecting coins, and then the little meals along the way. The meals are the things that
Yeah,
that I've
the
mainly.
meals are the one that give you the costumes for the main cast.
But do you have any sort of favorite sort of standouts? And like what cart? Do you know what cart you're using regularly? Or
No, actually, this is something I wanted to bring up, Nick. That I don't miss cart customization
no,
at
me neither.
all.
Me neither.
But what I've kind of thought about is I remember always sticking to the same cart in Mario Kart 8
Uh huh.
because like I needed the bike, or standard car, or some slight variation because all the other physics or whatever, the handling, it was just too different. But now I'm finding it doesn't matter what cart I choose, the handling is similar and it's not distracting. Like, oh man, it was just they're all good to me. I can play as any, so I just enjoy like, oh, I haven't tried this one, and it looks cute in this or funny in this combination of this character
Okay.
with this cart. So I like all the looks of the carts, but I couldn't tell you which one I think handles the best because they're all to me kind of similar.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement as well. I think I appreciate that with the customization of the carts anymore. There was a few in the last game that handled very differently, and maybe I haven't used as many carts in this one, but I think you're right. I think they all handle quite similar in this one, and it's mainly about their size with their max speed versus their acceleration. But personally, I'm trying to do the same thing. I want to unlock all those costumes, but once all that's done, I'm really quite partial to. I like the penguin, I like the dolphin, and I like
Yeah.
and I like King Boo.
King Boo.
Yeah, have you
Oh,
not
as a
got?
character, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you not got that yet? Oh,
Yeah, I've got King Boo. He's got the cool racing visor.
yeah.
There's one go kart called Little Dumpy. It's like a little toy truck, toy sand truck thing.
My favorite
They're good designs.
my favorite cart is the Rob motorbike. I think that's the
Oh, yeah.
coolest. I think it is just the coolest.
Sorry, you got demoted as a character,
Yeah,
but you can be a motorbike now.
yeah, be a motorbike. I ride the Rob bike. Yeah, but I any more like thoughts on free roam mode? Like I feel like it's empty.
I haven't done it. I've done a little bit. It's as I said before, I think it's the Tony Hawk thing. Like, cool, I've raced around this course, and there's like a spire in the middle of the course. How do I get up to the spire? And normally it's a combination of grinding, wall riding to boost yourself up. Sometimes there's green pipes hidden, not hidden, just around the course that puts you up higher, and then you've got to, do a certain bit of the rooftop track to get the peach coin or whatever. Um, yeah, like it's totally fine. I kind of wish there was more incentive or more structure, or like just choosing the things from a list to do the challenges,
Yeah, I agree.
or maybe some sort of better way that if you find the question block or find 5 peach coins, then it unlocks the P switch missions.
No, I agree. I agree.
Something like that, and they're all just there.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like there's, at least as far as I've discovered, I haven't played as much free roam mode just because it's not that interesting to me. Like, but there doesn't seem to be any structure to it. Like even, I mean, going to say Breath of the Wild as an example, you wake up in your little pool, you run out the cave, you see the big open world, and then there's the old man who's like, hey, come over this way. And then there's a little bit of hand holding of like, hey, there's a task over there, there's a task there, there's a task over there. Go do those 3, and then once you do those, then it's kind of like, cool, now you know how the world works, off you go and explore the rest. Whereas this, you just kind of get dropped in, and it's like,
Okay.
all right, I guess I just drive around and look for stuff, maybe. And I can't really see any sort of, if I look further in the map, I can't see any prompts really, or any sort of, any structure or direction on where to go. And it's not like some sort of Dark Souls game where that's meant to be the part of the difficulty of like, you don't get your handheld here. It's Mario Kart. It's supposed to be fun and exciting and enjoyable, and instead I just get dropped in and I'm like, cool.
It's really fascinating how they've put it on the menu, right?
Yeah.
Your Grand Prix versus online,
Yeah.
settings, free roam. Just press the little minus button in the corner. So it's not like it's set up in a way that they don't.
It's almost an afterthought.
They don't care about that. Yeah, like they don't care about it, but then they've made all this stuff into it. I think I just think it would be more cool if it was Diddy Kong Racing style adventure.
Yeah.
Hey, here's this area. Cool. Go collect all the things. Hey, you want to do the GP now?
Yeah.
You're like, or maybe, or more incentive, like be Pauline with this cart and win on 100cc or something like that.
Yeah.
More incentivized to play differently as well.
Yeah.
In different scenarios, or finish this GP, but you've got to knock out 20 people with a green shell.
Yep.
Or do 100 tricks on what this GP like.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be more fun.
Yeah,
more incentive to play differently. Yeah,
even just like doing maybe some gimmicky stuff with the items. It's like, hey, you've got a, I don't know, here's some bowling pins and a green shell. Like go bowling. I don't know. Just some weird little stuff would be. Maybe I just haven't discovered it yet. I don't know, but I'm not.
There's definitely some Goombas that are set up as a bowling pin structure. I've seen.
Yeah, I guess I'm just I don't know if free roam.
I don't want to sound bad. Like the racing, mega fun. I think it's awesome. I played with the camera. Had people over, and I turned the camera on, and then you choose where your face goes.
Yeah, yeah. I've gave that a go. Yeah.
It made it more fun and very, very was it the GP arcade Pac-Man version or the Wii U style where you see I'm coming for you, or, just making faces and stuff.
But once you, and that's the thing, cool. Once you select where your face is supposed to be, like you can't really you can't move. You gotta stay there. Like that's your hole.
What? Are we okay with Mario Kart?
Yeah, I'm good with Mario Kart. We move on if you
want. Switch hardware, like the camera. Man, obviously we know the camera doesn't work out for my setup, but why doesn't it do face tracking?
Yeah,
like I know it's a cheap camera, but still, $70 camera. Like, make it work.
Oh, that's the thing. Even you saw my face when we played online. You know my setup. It's right there. Like you can see my couch and my TV the distance away from it. I'm maybe 2.5, 3 meters away, if that. And like the camera is still like so blurry, so blurry. It's ridiculous. It's just the most pathetic piece of crap I've ever seen in my life.
And I think there's people who've been hooking up Game Boy cameras, their DSLR cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously, clearly, you can use any camera, but I still think there should have been just like a tiny, like that piranha plant one that just hops on top. There should have just been like this really tiny one that just sits here that can be with you.
Yep.
All the time, or built in.
Yep.
If a DSi can have a camera for cheap, I'm sure they could have stuck one in here.
Because I feel like it's got to be. It's almost the quality is just like they pulled out the ones from all the old DSs that they had lying around. And we're like, yeah, let's use those. That's top quality camera there. Oh yeah, it's awful, but it's fun, like you said, fun little gimmick if you're on the couch and you can kind of make it work. Like it's silly, but kids will love it.
I do want to try. I look forward to trying Mario Party. You know, if I can make that.
Yeah, me too.
Ever happen.
Yeah.
Nick. All right. The Switch hardware. What are your thoughts? Have you played any more portable mode, or has most of your gameplay time still been docked?
I think just because I'm appreciating the system and just like I want to have it and I want to play it, and like I've been switching between both. I've been going from like just sitting in my bed on handheld mode, maybe like an hour before bed, and then on my days off I'm like plugging into the TV and playing on the TV as well. So I think just because I want to experience both, I've probably gone about 50-50 with handheld versus TV mode as well. Yeah, it's great. It really is just phenomenal. Like the screen, people were complaining, oh, it's not an OLED, it's not an OLED. Whatever.
Everyone was, yes.
Yeah, but whatever screen they're using, I think it looks great. Like I don't think I need the OLED, to be honest. Unless it comes out and it's like this ridiculously shiny, sparkly thing. But I don't know. I just spent $7,000 on a dog, so I don't know.
Hey, I've spent $8,000.
But yeah, I love the hardware. I think it's fantastic, and the way that the Joy-Cons go in and out now, like there's no more of the like the awkward sliding into the Switch. There's
been situations where I'm like, oh yeah, I've only got one hand free, but I can still do it.
Yeah,
you don't need two.
That's right. Geez, that sounds good over the microphone. It was a bit loud, but
it probably won't even come out.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so it's really, really good. But well, what about you? Are you still loving the hardware? You playing both?
Of course. Yep. I think I'm pretty much 50-50 TV and handheld. I've been playing a lot on the train now, and there is one thing. I guess it's a downside. Maybe it's just me getting used to it. But even like the Switch carrying case, right? This is the official Nintendo one, and the Switch is the same thinness as the original, but it's just so much physically. It's not that much bigger, but it really is. It takes up so much more room in my bag.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
It really does, and I wouldn't think that would affect many people. And maybe my bag's just too thin. I just notice the physical size difference that it now takes up.
Yeah.
Sitting on the train, I'm like, the screen is so big.
Yeah.
So big in my lap. And it wasn't small before either, but it's just so much noticeably bigger in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tabletop mode, man.
Couldn't agree more.
It is so serviceable. Before it was pretty. Why would you play in tabletop mode? Pretty rare, but now it's just really comfortable. And even the kickstand, there's been plenty of scenarios where the OLED kickstand was really good.
Yeah.
But I've been finding that even the U-shaped one, which seems like it should be less stable, I've found it more useful in different scenarios.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
for me, it just like as I pull it out, it doesn't feel.
No, yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel strong, and I feel like even as I pull it out, I'm so worried I'm just gonna snap it. Like it just doesn't feel solid. But I mean, it still seems to be working fine, and I'm especially going from the sturdiness of the OLED one, where just like the whole thing goes. It does feel a little. That's probably the only thing on the system that I'd say that feels, I don't want to say cheap, for lack of a better word, or just not as thought out as what the OLED one was.
It doesn't feel like the integrity of strength is not there.
Yeah, yes, that's probably a good way to put it. Yeah, but apart from that, still love the system. I still think it's fantastic. Yeah.
It is heavier as well. I find I can't. The angles I would hold it before, I can't hold it above my head like in bed because it gets too heavy.
It's heavy.
It does. Yeah. It's great piece of hardware. To me, the biggest disappointment is the battery life. I think we all knew it wasn't going to be great. 2 hours is normal now.
Yeah.
If you, 6.5 hours a year. What game are you playing that takes 6.5 hours?
Yeah.
My battery life, nothing. Most things, I think 3 hours would be 3 to 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours is the most battery I'm ever going to get.
Yeah.
It just means I have to dock my Switch every day. Otherwise, I'm out of luck.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm curious to see how it's going to go because I fly to Uluru on Wednesday, so that's going to be what, 3 hours, 4 hours of flight.
Yeah.
But then when I go to Europe next month, I think that's 30 hours of travel or something like that. And so I wonder how it's going to go with a power bank, because I've read comments of how people have put it on charge with a power bank and then they're still playing in handheld and battery still keeps going down.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. The battery is definitely a downfall, I think, with it this time. But yeah, like you said, it's rare for, even we talked about this before the Switch before it was released, that it's not every day that I even get to sit down and play 6 hours of a game on my couch, let alone out and about, on the handheld. So really, I still think it hasn't been a problem so far, but I do wonder for these longer trips that I'm going to be taking soon, if it'll stand the test of the distance, if it'll go the distance.
It's the battery phobia. 1 minute of gameplay feels like 1% of the battery.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Speaking of games you've been playing, what have you been playing? Apart from Mario Kart, have you been playing anything else?
Well, finished Welcome Tour, obviously. Really, I think it's just Breath of the Wild. Oh, sorry, Tears of the Kingdom now.
Really?
I've played a little bit of Mario 3D World or Bowser's Fury. But that's kind of it. I think I've just really played Zelda. I think I sunk 4, 5, 6 hours into Tears of the Kingdom. Damn, that game is really good, Nick. It's really good. It's so easy to get distracted. I'm like, I'm just gonna get 12 shrines so I can get a little bit more stamina, and then you just get sidetracked constantly, and I don't know what else to play at the moment. I just that's me. I keep going to the eShop. I'm like, oh, that fast RMX or fast remix, whatever it's called, it'll be on sale.
Oh god. Well, yeah. I mean,
but I haven't bought anything else. Have you?
No, I'm really tempted to buy. I mean, it depends how I go this week when I go to Uluru and see what I can finish or chip into. I'm still looking at it's like that Japanese semi-tower defense game that I sent you. I can't remember what it's called. And it's on my wish list, and I keep checking it. I'm like, do I just buy it? No. Do I just buy it? No. It can sit there. Because I have a folder on my Switch, on my Switch 2 of games that I haven't finished yet. And as I told you, I had a spare ticket on from Switch, which I was like, I'll use that to buy Pokemon Legends ZR, whatever. And
nope.
And the ticket is supposed to expire before Pokemon releases, so I had to spend it on another game. So just like Astral Chain, I have bought Daemon X Machina.
Oh yeah.
And Advance
Does it run
Wars.
Better?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Advance Wars.
Well, Advance Wars was the one I bought from 2 years ago, where more vouchers were going to expire. So that's twice that's happened to me now. But so I've still got Advance Wars rebooted or whatever it's called there. Daemon X Machina there. But what I've been playing apart from Mario Kart is I've played a heap of Neon White, as I told you I was jumping into, and that game is phenomenal. As I said to you in the chat, each level takes 30 seconds, and it's all just fast paced action. really rewarding, and just like something about it, just like, oh, just one more go, just it's one of
You better game share it to me, Nick.
yeah, it's one of those games, and I think it's really got a lot of personality and a lot of attitude, and there's lots of pop culture references, and sort of similar to
So who made Neon White? Is it some dude who's like a good writer or good? I need to find out. Tell people about Neon White while I Google that, Nick.
well, what is it? It's set where your character's died and gone to heaven. He's got amnesia, and essentially your job is to become. Well, I guess it seems like your job is to become the number one demon slayer in heaven, and you get rewards and all that sort of stuff. And it's literally like a course, kind of like what was that? Mirror's Edge. I want to a little bit like Mirror's Edge, a little bit of platforming, action, shooting, and you're just going from point A to point B. The levels are, like I said, 30 seconds long max. So you got different gold, silver, and platinum rewards, and it's really, really fun to play. Really, really fun to play. Really well voice acted as well.
Well, it's the same person that made Donut County, Edith Finch, which I think is like one of those walking simulator games, and some Sonic Dreams.
Oh, like
So
Sonic?
there you go.
Like Sonic?
I don't know.
Oh well, it's it's really good,
Cool, dude.
really, really addictive. But it feels the personality wise kind of similar to No More Heroes, with all the pop culture references, and the hero seems very similar to Travis Touchdown. And but I've also been chipping away at Warm Snow. I'm not sure if you remember that one, but it was one I bought on
Heard
sale.
of that one.
It's one I bought on sale, and I just was on my wish list. But it's very similar. It's another roguelike, very similar to Hades. That's what caught my eye with it in the first place.
Nick, the wish list, that eShop, man, it is so much better. I love checking it. I just joke around like used to, like go on the eShop, look at my phone whilst it loads.
Yes.
But now it's just there.
It's just there.
I can just keep scrolling.
It's just there. It's instant, and it's really good, isn't it? It's really good.
I look forward to using the wish list system a lot more. And now I keep checking it, and like, there's lots of games that are on my wish list. I'm like, yeah, I'm still not going to buy you.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one you go into wish list, and at the top there's a little you can filter by ones that are on sale?
Yeah.
Oh man, It just makes it so much worse. Yeah.
Well, that's good. No, I'm really happy with eShop. I'm not bored. I haven't turned my PS5 on once, Nick.
I know. I feel like
I know.
you're not
Clear Obscure. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Breaking my heart. That game was phenomenal. I hope it wins. I hope it wins Game of the Year, so we can come back and you can be like, damn, Nick, I should give that another chance because it won Game of the Year, and I'll see it. Yeah, and then you'll play it again. I hope you start from scratch or something, or just
Well, when you came out, you made one character good. I'm like, you didn't make the other ones good.
I made two good, and I explained how to make them all good, but I digress. I think that game is just
Nick,
phenomenal.
I think we're both pretty happy campers. Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, yeah, I think the only other thing I'd want to say is just I have a similar feeling to what we had when we had Switch 1 when that came out. Because there's not really anything else new apart from Mario Kart. And so because of that, because I want to play the system, because I want to hold it in my hands, because I want to try out the new controller and just enjoy what is the Switch 2, it's been good to sort of bust open that old library. And even, like I said, I've got Daemon X Machina and Advance Wars there that I'm keen to jump in and chip into while I go to Europe and Uluru and all that sort of stuff, and just I want to play it, which is it's fun to sort of now go into my catalog of unfinished games and just playing things that I were otherwise just sort of collecting dust, so to speak.
The Switch has a huge library. It's massive, and now everyone got what they wanted, a Switch Pro, but even better than a Pro, and it's nearly Xbox Series S kind of levels of power in a tablet form. Now there's going to be a new Xbox handhelds. There'll be a new PS6. Like, just what a time! What a time to be alive!
What a great time to be alive!
But yeah, I think that's it, Nick.
Yeah,
Switch 2 weeks.
Yep.
Suck on that, everyone who did 1 week.
I'm sure since we're doing it 2 weeks after the Switch has come out, we'll probably get all of 2 views, and that'll be you and me.
Yeah.
But And I'm okay
The
with
two
that.
that counts.
I'm okay. Oh, and Dahlia. I'm sure she's watching too. Hi, Dahlia. And James.
You know, if she's watching, tell her I said hi.
No, you tell yourself. I think they are your biggest fans. They like you more than me, which is
Oh,
heartbreaking.
wow. Feel free to donate anytime.
Alrighty.
All right, Nick, I think we should leave it there.
Alrighty. Well, as I said at the start, don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe. And if you're listening on a podcast service, maybe leave us a review and share us with your friends. But until next time, I'm Jeff. I'm Jeff.
No, you're Nick.
I'm Nick.
Jeff.
I'm Nick. That's the handsome Jeff. And leave a comment below. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts on Switch 2 and what you want to see from it, what you hope is, what you're playing, what's on your wish list, what you hope to see coming out, all that sort of stuff. And maybe another topic that you'd like to see us discuss on future Nick and Jeff podcasts or shows.
Hopefully Nintendo Direct or Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. We got Donkey Kong coming out. That'll be good too.
Hey, we heard Splatoon Raiders announced, so
and Pokemon coming soon.
Anything could happen.
Oh, what a time to be alive!
All right.
See you later, everybody.
Love you, Nick. See
Love you
ya.
too, Jeffrey.
Bye, everyone. Wait, why Pokemon next month? No, it's like November.